And we're live. It's Wednesday. Guess what?
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
That's not terrible.
Hello! Thank you for stopping by for yet another edition of, yes, the Wild Card Wednesday with Massachusetts Beer Reviews Company. Massachusetts Beer Reviews and Company, should I say, for your Wild Card Wednesday. December 11th, 2024. Got a couple weeks left in the year. Hopefully you're getting all your holiday shopping done and you're not scrambling around. Just take a little break and join us up with the program. Only admittance fee here is a beverage. Just bring a beer, wine, spirit, really any adult beverage. And let's try to have some fun. Only real stipulation beyond that is that I PA a lot after beer. No, wait a minute. No, not that. No. Don't be a douche. Be a douche. Keep the baggage clear, baggage claim. Or keep the baggage at baggage claim. That's what I need you to do, and push me to the outside. And Alex must have been late. No, Alex has been here the whole time.
Yes.
Cheers, Jeremy. The first.
Cheers.
And I am the second. All right. So, if you don't know how this program works, it's very simple. We're gonna go around in 4 different rounds and talk about whichever beer, wine, or spirit each individual has brought from the panel this evening. First round will be just a presentation of whichever beer, wine, or spirit you're bringing with a pouring of that spirit, beer or wine. Second round will be your review portion. Save your overall thoughts and opinions and grades and letters, or however you conduct your own scoring systems for that round 3, the third time we come up to you. And fourth round, we will talk about, everybody will have an opportunity to talk about their YouTube channels. Let us know what's going on those channels, and shout out anybody you would like from the YouTube platform. So tonight we have so far joining us on panel from New Jersey over to my right here. We have Alex the Beer Master.
What's up, everybody? Cheers.
All right, and below him from the great state of Oregon, the home brewer of the Bubble Gut craft beer, the proverbial nose of knowledge himself. We got the beer man himself. There he is.
Cheers.
And we got from the state of Rhode Island, we have Tanner from the East Coast of Liquor Reviews. Hey. All right, and I'm your I'm your host. I'm your actual host of this program. And this is the Massachusetts Beer Reviews show tonight. Or wine, or spirits, or liquor, or any adult beverage, depending on what you want to drink. And let us go around and start in that round one, shall we? Let's go straight over to do round 1, and let's go over to Alex, the Beer Master, and see exactly which beer, wine, or spirit he's bringing this evening.
Well, today we got Finback, and it is Cat Hand, and it is a double India Pale Ale from Finback Brewing. So we can see that. I love my Finback, and it's packaged from Finback Brewing and stuff like that. So I always look at the can, stuff like that. But yeah, let's pour this up, shall we? If I can get this open, that would be nice. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. And then not, and I did check out the ABV. It's a 9%. That looks delicious. That looks really, really good. So we're going to smell, taste next time around. Cheers.
Nice. Looks good. Yeah.
Noise.
All right, thanks, beer master.
All
Let's go over to
right.
Oregon and see what the beer man's got this evening.
Okay. Picked up this the other day, yesterday. It's from Silver City Brewing out of Bremerton, Washington. Probably somewhere near Seattle, I imagine. Maybe I could be wrong. This is an Imperial Märzen at 8%. Their lager series. $3.95 for the can.
Nice.
27 IBUs. And it says toasty, noble, and honey notes. 8/14 it was canned. It's a lager. I'm not concerned. If anything, it got better. Nice gold. Nice deep gold on the pour. And there you go. Nice, kind of a burnt orangish, like rusty kind of, what the fuck color? Copper. Yeah, copper. Kind of a copper color, a light copper. Very nice though. Smells really interesting. I can't wait to get into it. Cheers and thank you.
Rust, what the F color? All right. Very good. We lost transmission, but I assume Tanner is coming back. His device is not connected currently, but I assume he's trying to come back.
Yeah.
So we will obviously save his spot in the line of secession as he came in, and we will do so when he comes back. So I don't have a whole bunch of information on the particular beer that I'm drinking other than Untapped says it's a clean, light, warm, fermented lager with fruit notes, ABV 5.2%. They're calling it a blonde/golden ale from the Dorchester Brewing Company in where it's exactly it's brewed in. It says it's brewed in Boston, Massachusetts, and packaged. And it says,
Let me check that out.
I don't know what the dating on this is particularly. It's kind of a weird dating system, but it is a Neponset Golden Ale, plan of Neponset River and part of the Dorchester Bay. There you go. Whew. Tanner is back. All right. And
And we
it's
got
a
Bumpy. We got
balanced,
got
bright, malt complex, golden, fresh, local craft, proudly brewed in Boston, Massachusetts. So let's give this a pour, shall we?
and Mr. Eric. We got Mr. Bumpy as well next to Mr.
Very
D.
good.
You were talking. I'm sorry. I was talking over you when I was talking.
Problem.
Stupid me. Stop calling myself stupid, Alex. Stop. Tanner's giving me a look. Stop.
Crispy boy. Whoa. That poured with zero head. That poured to nothing. Christ. That's like lemonade or a Shandy's Rattler thing. There goes East Coast Liquor Reviews camera again. And all kinds of shit problems. So we're gonna go over to New Hampshire with Bumpy Isms. Let's let him do his round one presentation while we wait for Tanner.
All right. Cheers. Yeah, sorry I was late. Had to deal with some stuff.
It's okay, Mr. Bumpy.
Like cleaning the pellet stove that's been running for days. My wild card beer. I've had this before. Comes out every year. So this is a 2024 rendition of this one from Sebago Brewing Company. They're out of Maine. Sebago. Probably Sebago, Maine. The barley wine. This one is aged in bourbon barrels. 2024.
Yes.
It does coming in. It is the ABV is 13.2. It's the big one. 13.2. Yeah, they're out of Gorham, Maine. So Sebago believe it's Sebago Lake or Sebago River or something like that. But Gorham is the town. Let's pour this one. I rinsed this out with hot water from that nasty beer I had on Beer Man's.
Well, I know not to get that beer until I hear otherwise. Ugh.
So this pours with a kind of a sudsy, khaki colored head. The color of the beer itself has a lot of brownish red hues in it. So a deep, deep brown to red. And I'm not sure where we are in this whole thing. So is this round one? Round two?
Just
There we
round
go. There we go. There we go. Thank you.
So we'll get
Yeah,
to the aromas and the flavors
Round one, fight.
after this.
Yes.
Battle to the death.
All right, have at it. East Coast Liquor Reviews.
All right. So
Crazy.
bought this bottle a couple weeks ago. Haven't done any type of review. I've opened it. Had a couple pours. Actually had Eric over here and he's sampled it. But we have Knob Creek 12-year, 100 proof, 50% alcohol by volume. This was $60 for this bottle. On the back of it, it does say distilled and bottled by James Beam Distilling Company. So this is a Jim Beam product. So yeah, 12-year bourbon whiskey, 100 proof, $60. Really good looking color. A nice solid caramel color to it. Good alcohol legs. Now we're not going to break it down with our 6-point category rating system, but we're just going to do a nice little solid review tonight. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And cheers, everybody.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right.
East Coast.
And I am standing. I'm pulling a Dio.
Or a Marshall or a Steven. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think you're mad at your computer. It keeps kicking you out, and I understand that.
No, I raised the desk and a couple of cords got unplugged.
Oh, well, that's understandable. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're safe. Awesome.
All right, we're going to go to round two. Are we ready? Time for a full-blown review. Let's go. Alex, you ready? Let's do it.
Yes. I did check this date. But I don't know if it says, I mean, it's a 9%, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't look oxidized at all. It looks like an India Pale Ale New England / whatever it is. But the date is 07, and again, 31st, 23. And again, it's hard for me to see, but I think that's what that is. But it's a 9%er. So I looked it up. I looked up this beer from Untapped, unless they're bullcrapping me. I looked it up, and it was a 9%er, which I'm surprised. Just Finback, as far as I'm concerned, has never made it 9%, but maybe they have. Again, I've never seen this before in any of the stores, so I don't know. Finback I've seen, obviously. Come on. But yeah, but I've never seen this one. So yeah, this looks delicious. Does not look oxidized, thank the Lord. As Mr. Bumpy has always told me, you know, well, because this is not EQ. But yeah, let's get into the smell. Doesn't smell disgusting at all. It doesn't smell dank, no, but it does smell sweet. Do I smell a little tea note? Maybe. Yeah, let's get into the taste, see what this tastes like. Shall we? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheerios.
Okay. Not too bad. I'm surprised. Although this was in the fridge when I got it. So it was in the fridge. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. does have a tea note. It's not disgusting at all. Again, I don't know what the notes are on here before. I don't know. But it is called Cat Hand in a double India Pale Ale. Again, it's a double 9% beer, what I've looked up on Untappd, unless it's bullcrap. It's tasty though. It's very tasty. I don't know. I mean, I know my taste buds. I know if it's not good or not. And most of these beers, if they are a year older, they can be disgusting. Maybe because I like the tea stuff. I don't know. That may not supposed to taste like tea. I'm telling you, that may not supposed to taste like tea because I've had beers that taste like tea and I liked it, but then I had you guys look it up and it was not what it's supposed to taste like. Yes, it's not supposed to taste like that. Now, I don't know about this one, but I'm assuming no, because unless it says tea on it. The mouthfeel is so nice. Loving it. Loving it. Again, I don't know if Mr. Eric's playing Colombo. He may be. He's shaking his head, yes. But telling me he is looking it up. It has a lot of flavors to it. But that tea part is not disgusting, but like I said, is as far as I know, it is not supposed to taste like that. As far as I know. Sweet? Yeah, that should taste like that. It's sweetness. It's an India Pale Ale. It's, in my opinion, it tastes like that. And in my opinion, it should taste like that. Now, should it be a little bit bitter because it's India Pale Ale? Yeah, but if it's based on the New England style, it could be either or, because we've all had New England IPAs that were a little bit dry, a little bit bitter, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit whatever. Although this is not New England, but I'm just saying this has the color of it. Although I'm surprised it's not oxidized in the sense of color. But it's good. And I would definitely get this again, but I am going to play Colombo. And when I go to any stores, regardless, well, BJ, I don't have to worry about it, but I like to just, like I said, I love to check out other things. But as he said, when you do go to other stores, just check out the dates. And I normally do. And I know you're playing Colombo, but it's good. It's tasty. Let me see what other flavors we got so I can have Eric explain what's going on. And
excuse me.
Yeah, that is tasty though. It has that oxidized taste, but it has that sweetness that I love too. So again, it may not be oxidized because again, it doesn't look it. It's not disgusting, so I'm not so sure because I've had oxidized beers before.
I would just review whatever beer you're drinking and not worried about what it is or isn't, honestly.
Well, Eric, you want to get that noogie? I'm just telling you the facts. Tasty. I love you.
Oh, it may not be a fact. Who knows?
You're right. So what I'm tasting is that sweetness. I love you, Eric. That sweetness. I taste that juiciness somewhat, but it's more creamy in a sense, like a nice thick mouthfeel a little bit.
It's a creamy boy.
And I like that. I would think it's a crushable beer, but I know it's not. It's 9% for out loud. Yeah, that is that. I'm really enjoying it. I love it. I like the taste. I like the mouthfeel. Finback has made good stuff. And now I'm just going to have to let Eric tell me what I am enjoying here because it is a tasty beer to me. So appreciate you and cheers. And I will give you the rating and stuff like that next time around. Cheers.
All right. Thanks, Alex.
Before you go talk, Eric, I'm sorry about the beer for a minute.
Hey, no problem. Let's just try to review the beer we got in hand rather than assume it's something or it's not.
Before you looked it up, that's why I was having you
I
talk.
looked up nothing, honestly.
Oh, you're gonna bullshit me. Okay, you're giving me that.
I'm not looking up anything.
Pretty looking double Marathon. Imperial Marathon, 8%. Silver City. All right, out of Washington. I had a sip, but I'm going to get into it with you guys right now, only because it was too high. But on the nose, you're getting a major hardcore beery smell. Very beery, like that of like perhaps Budweiser or Miller products. It's got a little bready, got a little sweet apple. No bitterness or anything like that, hop wise. So yeah, it smells like a malt liquor,
Ooh.
like Old E or something like that, but a little more stronger, a little sweeter. It's really all you can get out of it. The apple's big though. Clear beer. I wouldn't say brilliant, but it's clear. It's got a little bit of an off-white head, but pretty almost close to bone white. Even some lacing there from the drink. And it's actually got some decent retention. It's holding a ring around it at the top, so it's not totally going down. Carbonation is medium low, so it's telling me it's giving me this indicator that it's a little softer, not as carbonated, which I would hope that honestly it would be a little more carbonated for this particular style. But yeah, let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Please be delicious.
A nice big gulp of it, not from 7-Eleven. We're not having a big gulp, but a nice big gulp of it, and you get past that beeriness. It could be. I was drinking on my porter earlier, right now actually. So I'm just trying to change the palate a bit, but it gets past that big gulp and swallow, gets past that beeriness, so it's not so dominant anymore. As far as the Meritzen goes, I can see this definitely as a Meritzen. It's got the crispy kind of lager feel to it. It's got a big, huge red apple kind of vibe going on. Carbonation's a little lower, but not. It's still fizzy. Still has a little bit of a pickup, and I'd say the body is more of a medium body, and mouthfeel fizzy, somewhat soft. Finish is kind of dry, but it goes on watery through the mouth, kind of loose. Trying to pick out any hops. Maybe a little bit of hoppiness, a little bitterness in there, but I can't tell what the flavors are. It just mixes in with all the malts. Definitely that Munich-y kind of biscuit malt kind of thing going on with that red apple, and then a slight dryness in the finish. It's not bad. It's very drinkable for Imperial. For a stronger Meritzen, it's very drinkable, and I wouldn't say crushable, but it's definitely drinkable. And it's not ugly. It's not nasty. It's not bad. It's average. But yeah, that's all I have. Cheers.
Cheers, and please be delicious.
Cheers.
Here, man. Bill House in the house.
Oh, Bill, cheers, man.
Cheers, Bill.
And Middle Fruit thought that tea component to Alex's beer sounded like a fault, but we'll see how that turns out in the final rating.
Right, we have Knob Creek 12-year. Okay. It's got some really nice color to it. Oh, that's Alex.
Yeah. Alec.
Very dark looking bourbon. So I get cherry, caramel, vanilla, but it doesn't have that big ethanol hit. It smells very tamed. It has that complexity / well-rounded bourbon aroma. Maybe like a slight chocolate. some dried fruits like a raisin. It's got your typical standard like bourbon mash bill that's been aged thoroughly. So there's nothing grainy, but you do get the rich, decadent, like dark chocolate, caramel, vanilla, cherry, slight touch of the nuttiness, but yeah, it smells very good. Dive in and try it out. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheese be delicious.
Cheers. Yeah, man.
Okay, on the palate, I get more of the like coffee and spice. And then I get that like dried fruits. Slight astringency from the oak on the finish. It's 100 proof. Definitely doesn't drink like 100 proof. It's very well rounded. Caramel, vanilla, cherry combo. It's like a bourbon that had like a cheese grater like, on all the edges, and it kind of shaved off all the rough edges. So it's not overly complex. It's not super crazy as far as like flavor. But you get like this Knob Creek flavor profile that is well-rounded, not overly boozy, not overly dry. It's not overly oaky. It's not overly sweet. The nuttiness, the grain aspect is kind of balanced out. And yeah, it's just more of a subdued, very easy sippable bourbon. So if you've ever had like a Jim Beam product that was like kind of harsh, where you got like the overly oaked or the big grainy notes or overly sweet, this just kind of takes all those flavor notes and it kind of melds it into one. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the best way to describe Knob Creek 12. It's not this super unique flavor profile. But as far as the money that you spend, $60, I feel like it's well worth it. So they're taking these barrels, aging them for 12 years, of course, blending them together, and you're getting this well-rounded whiskey. There's a good complexity. It's balanced out, but it's not like super crazy. I feel like if you did a lineup of like the Knob Creek products, you could understand what I'm getting at. But overall, for $60, it's very good. And I'm going to sit and sip on it for a little bit longer. I'll give you a number next time around. So.
Nice, dude. Cheers.
Thank you, sir. Tanner, East Coast Liquor Reviews. All right, let's go over to Bumpyism, shall we?
Mr. Bumpy.
So I got the barley wine that's aged in the bourbon barrels. I did look it up to see if it said anything about the bourbon barrels that it was aged in, and I didn't find anything. So it's just bourbon barrels. Don't know where they're from. But anyways, the aromas on this. First thing I noticed, it's got the darker fruit notes. So it does come off with this kind of plum and raisin. There is the oak. I mean, that hits. To me, it smells more like oak than it does like a bourbon. But there's a touch of a vanilla note in there. There is a rich kind of breadiness to it as well, like a dark brown bread that's just kind of on the sweeter end. Maybe like Jesus Christ, a high wheat brown bread, maybe wheat brown. Yeah, I mean, other than that kind of oakiness, it smells like an atypical large ABV barley wine. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Oh, that sounds good.
Cheers. Please be delicious. Cheers.
I've had that.
Medium full body. Carbonation, I'd say, is just under moderate. It does have somewhat of a smoothness to the palate, and it has like a little bit of a stickiness, but it does finish off very dry. I'd say the oakiness carries from front to back, beginning to finish, lingering with the oak tannin type flavor notes with the bitterness. The bitterness doesn't seem to come off too high in this. I think it was only like 55 IBUs. That's what it said on the site I was looking at anyways. It's like 55 IBUs. It doesn't drink like it's not like drinking a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot ever.
It's much easier, much more approachable, but still not on that cloyingly sweet side either. It's not like super sweet.
Mr. Bumpy, are you saying Bigfoot is very cloyingly sweet? I never had it, so I can't.
No, Bigfoot is super bitter.
Okay.
But I'm saying because it doesn't have like that huge bitterness, it's still not showing like a lot of like cloying sweetness either. It's well balanced, I guess, be the way to say it. Because that oak tannin type note helps. It does have that kind of brown bread, that sweet brown bread richness to the palate. It does have a vanilla type note to it. The fruit notes are still there, but that's more in the nose. But I can still pick up on the palate like a little bit of like a plum raisin-esque type flavor. Maybe a little bit of a grainy type note coming in also on the finish there. That oaky, tannin-esque, kind of bittering finish. The ABV at 13.2. I'd say there's just a little bit of warming, but it's not like so boozy that it's like drinking like alcohol. It's not burning my throat going down. I say there's just a touch of warmness kind of in the chest from it. So yeah, fairly easy drinking, barrel-aged barley wine. And cheers.
Cheers.
Going we get around. Trying to keep Cooper away from Sadie. So
Oh, right. Yeah.
Cheers. Right back at you, Bumpy. All right. Let's see. So I'm gonna try to review we got Dorchester Brewing Company out of Boston, Massachusetts. This is the Neponset Golden Ale. It says on the side of the can, land of Neponset River and part of Dorchester Bay, 5.2% ABV Golden Ale. And it says again on the side of the can, I am crushable balanced bright malt complex golden fresh local craft, proudly brewed in Boston, Massachusetts. And you can find these guys on the web at dorchesterbrewing.com and on Instagram at Dorchester Brewing. So here's the look of the beer in a Pilsner glass. It didn't pour any head as you saw earlier. None of that retained. And I've been stuffed up for a week and a half, so I'm not really getting much aroma. Maybe light lemony notes, maybe light biscuity malt, but that's really about it. I'm not going to pretend like I'm getting any more notes than that. I don't know if this beer would have a brighter aroma if my nose wasn't so stuffed up. But let's give it a taste anyways. Cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious.
Feel you on the stuffed up thing.
Keep it up, Mr. Beer Man. I love you. I hate that feeling with the stuff up nose, but it's probably just allergies or whatever it may be. It might be a cold.
It's about the same exact experience on the palate. Right now, there's some lemony notes to it. There's some biscuity, malty notes to it. It's very carbonated and spritzy and crisp. It's ultra refreshing.
Nice.
I could be teasing out light citrus for a brief moment before it becomes super, super, super bone dry. This is a pretty super bone dry beer for the most part. I mean, maybe there's a little fruity aspect or the tartness of lemon. Well, a lot of carbonation. Maybe the little bit of a fruitiness or the tartness of lemon in the finish, but really that's a faint whisper in the background. Maybe there's some weedy notes to it as well. Yes, a metal musician with a chronic stuffed up note. Chronic? Who said this was chronic? Yeah, that's essentially tasting the way that it smells. I can't really say that it's a bad beer. I can't really say that it's a good beer. Otherwise, it'll get a fair rating and a fair shake for where it's at today. It's a crisp, clean, ultra refreshing beer. They're definitely, again, I'm feeling like, if anything, there's that lemony, a little bit of a lemony tart character to this one, but it's essentially just a crisp, clean, dry tasting beer. So I don't know if this is a new beer or not. I'm trying to see here. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
It says it says best something. I can't see.
Who the hell knows is what I'm getting at. What the hell?
That's gibber. I can't understand.
I see gold.
Yeah, that's gibber.
That doesn't tell me anything.
That's jibber jabber. That's jibber jabber. I can't understand that.
Jabber's right.
Mm-hmm.
So no hopping in this beer at all, really. So it's fine. It's super crushable, as they say in the back of the can. Balanced, bright. Is it bright? Not really. Malt complex? No. Is it golden? Yeah. Is it crushable and balanced? Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely a step up from Bud Miller Coors so far. Yeah, that's about all I can say about this. It's the adjunctless, that what's the word I'm looking for? That cooked vegetable oil or that cooked veggie note that you get from adjunct lagers is not in this beer. So if you're looking for a cleanly drinking beer experience in the Boston area, I guess that's the one to get, honestly.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, there's not much to that.
DMS. Yeah.
Good Can't even taste it. So, like, it doesn't even have that. It's such a subtle. I think the palate's working better than my nose this day and age. And it's such a super light, fizzy beer at this point in time. I don't know if you can even tell if there's something goes wrong with the beer. But anyways, no, like Tanner said about his particular brew,
it's probably allergies, Eric. I hope that's what it is.
That's rough edges. Yeah, I don't get allergies most of the time. Yeah, let's go to round 3, shall we? We're going to give ratings, scores, in Bumpy's case, final thoughts, and we'll go from there. Alex, as a review and a beer that you had, the way it was presented, how do you like the beer overall?
Well, I'm telling you, I'm just telling you how I feel, not facts. Actually, Mr. Eric, you're correct, sir, on that. I'm just telling you how I feel, not facts. I have to realize that. Correct, Mr. Eric. I'm really liking it. Again, like I said, the date is something 31st, and then it's 2023, but it does not taste disgusting. I think it's because of the fact that it's ABV. Now, if it wasn't, again, I went on Untapped unless it was bullcrap.
Yep.
Because I am on Untapped. Again, it shouldn't be any of these beer websites shouldn't be bullcrap. It should be telling you what it is, and that's it. But you still have to play Colombo and make sure. But yeah, this was a 9%er. I literally looked it up. I said, wow, I was playing Colombo. Correct, sir. But yeah, I didn't look at the date until now. And normally I am getting into the date situation, play Colombo on that to make sure it's good and make sure it's not. I just checked the other beer. That was the 10-24. So I'm thinking that's fresh. And I'm talking about Beer Tree. All you peeps have had Beer Tree. I don't know about Mr. Beerman, but Mr. Eric, Mr. Tanner, Mr. Bumpy, I have a feeling that they had Beer Tree, unless you have something else to say, Mr.
I've
Bumpy.
had Beer Tree before.
Yeah,
You're good.
I've had at least one beer tree.
Okay, so you're good. So I don't know about Tanner, but I know about Mr. Eric. I think he's had Beer Tree a couple of times. So all you peeps have had Beer Tree. But no, I hate to get off the rails, but just telling you because I looked at dates on another beer that I just got yesterday as well. So the rating. Very delicious. Thanks for the 9%, because if it wasn't, this would not be good. Because I can show you the date once I pour. Actually, no. I have another can. Once this freaking Brighton crap goes away, if you get on spray, it's a little dark. But if you can see, 23. Okay, hold on. It is
2023, everybody.
Yeah, 07, 31st, 23. And it does not taste disgusting. Again, I know when beers are tasting disgusting because I don't like it. Do I give every beer a chance? Yes. But no.
That's terrible.
Eric, you're a trap. I'm gonna keep my tone because I love saying the other thing, but I'm gonna keep my tone. Having fun. You understand what your name, Eric. You understand what I'm saying. I'm just having fun. Not gonna do that tonight. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
Eric comes great responsibility, huh?
You're right, but I normally say the other thing. But just to have fun with you.
Keep that off there.
You know what I mean, Eric. You understand the joke. But no, it's good. I didn't think it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be disgusting because of the fact that I checked the date. But like I said, as far as I know, Untapped is truthful. Again, quote, truthful. I don't know. And it says 9%. So what I'm tasting so far, and it's delicious, in my opinion, unless it's not what it truly tastes like.
30-minute interview.
I'm going to take it as what it is now until I look it up and get it some other time fresher. I'm going to say that this is a delicious beer for the moment because I do know what it tastes like when it tastes like twisted tea, but this is not being weirdly disgusting like normal. When you taste twisted tea kind of beers, which means you understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to give the rating. I'm going to give it an 85. It's a good beer. Yes, I know, Jeremy. I know my peeps. They love to get the 90s to 100s. Yes, you will get that. You will get that. But I'm telling you, it's a good beer as it is now. Maybe it'll be 100 next time I get it, and it's fresher, but again, thanks to this 9%, it was still delicious, as I said before. Because normally, if it's lower than that and it's not in the fridge, it's going to be terrible. I mean, as the other guy says, that's terrible. So,
That's not terrible.
yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about the other version of that. You know, spray. But yeah, it's good. As again, I needed to start being stricter to look for the dates. Again, see my brain. I say, okay, I look it up. It's 9%. We're good. As in this case, it is good. So if you can get you can get Finback, but and other people too. If you all, because you guys can try to get Finback. You guys can get Finback or somewhat in the sense. But anybody that cannot get Finback, please check this out. Check this out. It is a good beer. Again, check the date. It is a 9%, so it shouldn't be. It should be okay in a sense, as long as it's a 9%. It's not as bad, but if it was a 6%, this would not be a good beer at all. Not at all. Because when you have that kind of stuff after a year, it tastes disgusting. But thanks for being a 9%er, it still holds off. But I am going to look for it in a fresher version to see what it tastes like. I'm thinking it's going to taste like this, but not the tea version. Although it's not tasting disgusting, like I said, because of the 9%er. If it wasn't for that, that would be a freaking problem. So, yeah, it isn't. I'm going to give it an 86. It's good. No, 85. It's good. If you can get it, that's it. And you said next time it's the next ratings, not ratings, next round, I will do my showers and stuff.
Yes,
Cheers.
sir.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Had a brain fart.
Remember, round 3. Final thoughts, ratings, grades. All right, Beer Man, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, so this just a recap on the beer. Very beery, very lagery, malt liquory like, red apple. After a big gulp, as you put it in your bottom thing. No, it actually was all right. A nice, a good plentiful amount of beer in the mouth. Really made a difference to kind of like mix it around over my palate, my tongue, and just kind of see what it's all about. It's not the greatest. I've had better Marathons before, so I would go with 84 out of 100 on this one. It's still a B, but it's not the greatest. So, cheers.
All right. Hey, look who came back just in time. Final thoughts, grades, letters.
Mr. Tanner, him.
Opry 12. Yeah, I really like this one. I feel like it's totally worth the $60. You can get a good representation of what a excuse me.
Ooh.
I've been eating some food. A solid bourbon that's been aged for 12 years. The amount of richness and complexity you can get out of the product. I would give this like a maybe like a 91, just right above that A- range. At that 100 proof, you really don't get the booze. You really don't get that alcohol burn in the chest, and you get those solid bourbon notes. I do wish that I got a little bit more of like a uniqueness out of this, but as far as like a Knob Creek product, I think they definitely hit it out of the park with this one.
Nice.
So, cheers.
Nice, dude. Cheers. Cheers.
Thanks, Tanner. East Coast liquor reviews. Let's go over to New Hampshire with Pumpkin.
Mr. Bobby.
First final
All
thoughts.
right. I don't know. So, like I said, I've had this beer for the past couple years, anyways. 2022, 2023, maybe even since 2021. I've been drinking it pretty much every year since I've known about it.
Addition.
I think I remember liking it a little bit more. I think kind of the graininess on the finish and stuff is kind of getting me. I think it is missing out a little bit on the upfront flavors too. I wish there was more of a bourbon character to it versus just smokiness. I'm glad that it's only a 12-ounce can because I think a 16-ounce can of this would be too much. Not just because of the ABV, but I think it just kind of gets the flavor kind of eventually just gets to me. So I think with some of the things I said, if it was like I said, lacking the graininess, more barrel, like actual bourbon notes, a little better upfront flavor, it would have landed at least in the like top end of very good. Possibly even pushing excellent if it actually hit all the notes I said. It was more like a beer that I built in my head. But
yeah. Ideas are brewing.
Yeah, where I'm going to land this one though, like I said, it's a pretty approachable barley wine with it not being super cloying and with it not being super bitter. I'm going to land it in the bottom end. Very good.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice. Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers. Round 3, Thomas Metal. Neponsit Gold from Dorchester Brewing. Okay, I'm going to stop being a asshole. Dorchester Brewing Company. Most people have a Midwest
Character is Saint. Don't worry about
it. We are not all saints and therefore can admit it. Button for everything, Alex. You said it once. I got a button for it. Like the new one. If you can get fill in the beer name, please do.
That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me, but the other stuff does.
Yes, it does. If you can get this beer, please do.
Oh yeah, okay, I understand.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna try another beer off air, but I think really what I'm getting is a very simplistic, approachable offering of a blonde ale here, where you're getting a touch of the tart lemony notes in the end of the sip, a bit of biscuity malt, a nice crisp effervescence, and there's really nothing off-putting about the beer. At 5.2%, you would think you're drinking a light beer, honestly. Yeah, there's a little touch of bitterness in the back end of the sip. I'm not going to lie about that. There's some character in that, in the finish of that beer. I think if this was on tap everywhere in the Boston area, people would pretty much go goo goo gaga over this thing. I think this would do well as a year-round offering. I don't know. Didn't really find it on their website. I don't know where it is in their repertoire of different beers, but I think this should be one of their year-round offerings. That would work for.
In my opinion, it sounds like they're just a one thing done. I think that beer.
I think they do a lot of contract brewing too and stuff like that. I don't really know, honestly.
True that. Never know.
But numbers, ratings.
Nice be 100.
Nice be 100.
Really good question.
Come
Like
on.
I kind of want to say like 83, so why don't I just 100? It's not really that bad. There's not real amounts of character to the beer. I would drink this over a standard Bud Miller Coors, definitely. But yeah, we're off air. We're gonna give my palate a little bit of a reset and try another easygoing beer and see if
Come on, you missed your 100
or not, or if this beer is really that light there. But yeah. I would recommend this beer to just about anybody for any reasoning. If you need a beer for whatever's going on, this beer is going to suit the occasion and super local to me and cool stuff. Yeah. I still would recommend this beer, but there's not a huge amount of character. I don't remember what I paid for the beer for a single can. It wasn't that much money, so I'm not offended that I bought it. So I would still say cool beer and give it a try if for some reason you come across
Well,
it.
because you bought it as a
By
one,
Dorchester Brewing Company. I would definitely say that for what I've had.
you bought it as a one can thing. You didn't buy it as a 4-pack. I get your spread.
Mix of 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a maltier, bitter presence in the finish. I think the finish has the most amount of character to it. In that little lemony tart funk, not funk, but that lemony tarty thing that I seem to get that with a lot of craft lagers these days. Get that lemony, biscuity malt character, and this one just has very light remnants of that with just a little bit more of a bitterness, maybe towards the finish. But it's so crisp and clean. The finish is not overly complex or anything like that. So there we go. We're gonna go to round 4. And I should probably count this as let me write this down. Round 4, the YouTube round, where we talk about YouTube and our platforms and what's going on there. Obviously, Alex, the Beer Master's got a channel. Beer Man's got a channel. East Coast Liquor Review's got a channel. Bumpy Road Brewery, Brewing, now known as Bumpyism's got the channel.
Yes.
I didn't show his he came in a little bit later. I didn't show his
Please do.
his logo somewhere, wherever the hell
With
that
the
thing
pizza.
is. There it is.
There you go. Pizza and beer, baby.
Boom.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I got him up there. And Thomas Metal 75 for Masters Beer Reviews. Well, you know what? We'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to go around, and before I do that, everybody's got that YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button to these channels, and then I would ask you nicely to hit the notification bell.
Get the beer.
So that you know when there's any updates to any of these channels, and or you'll be notified. And you'll be notified when we go live, especially on this channel. If you had the bell, you will know we're live. So let's go around to each panelist, starting with Alex. What's going on the channel? What do you do? Who do you want to let the
Do it
viewers
with.
know out on the YouTube platform?
Keep it up, Mr. Bobby. Love you.
Yeah.
You're saying.
And it's Keith's world. Hello, Keith.
Keith.
That's a good dude.
Merci, Bob.
Yeah. Good dude.
Yes, you missed the 100.
He's been on the panel for quite some time too. Awesome person. I
been
told
on a
he's
few
yours,
things.
no problem. What? Okay, I'm confused now.
Your turn. Go.
Oh, well, my channel, we obviously do, Mondays, if I decide to do it. Alex and Friends around 8 o'clock. Tuesday, beer reviews. Wednesday, that'll be Eric. And then Thursday, Alex and Friends as well, around 10 o'clock, 10:30, but decide to do it. And then Friday is definitely come have a beer with Alex around 8 o'clock. So stay tuned for that. And I obviously do members only stuff. I haven't done it, in the past couple of weeks, but done that. I actually have one video still up, but I'm going to keep that. Tanner and everybody saw that. Whoever is a member, nothing bad, but just it's just funny. I just love that video. It's also when I'm at work as well, so that's another reason why I keep that up. Keep that members only, even though it's not bad. Then obviously, like I said, Friday we'll have Alex and Friends, and then do members only stuff, and then sometimes, and then occasionally I do my walking streams. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe eventually I'll do some walking streams. I haven't done that in a while because people miss that as well. People like that stuff. Maybe we'll do some Food Fridays eventually. We haven't done that in the past couple weeks. I want to try some Whoppers from Burger King.
You should try the Whoppers from McDonald's. They're much better.
That's the corner pounders, which I love. I love them too as well. So don't worry. we'll be playing Columbo on that as well. But like I always say to Mr. Bumpy, when we do a Food Friday, if we cannot make it to the McDonald's or location of whatever we're ordering, he plays Columbo and he does it something similar, which is fine because Bumpy is my friend, and that's how I go with Bumpy there, because it's why it's no stress. Now, if he gets the McDonald's stuff, that's fine, but if he don't, he has something similar. So that's why he's always on, regardless if we're doing a Food Friday, no matter what. So either way, and he's on when it's not a Food Friday, which is Come Have Beer with Alex. So stay tuned for all that. I might do a Burger King thing. I have to see if there's burgers. Is it Burger King or something? I can't remember. But there's like different Whoppers, and I want to try them, and I want to do that. I may just review it one day and just review it. There might be a Friday. I may do a Food Friday. You never know. We'll see if these burgers still exist. The what's the Whoppers called again? One of them. Oh man, the street corn. I'll have to see if that's still around. If not, I'll just review that and then maybe do another thing for a Food Friday. So like do a food review by myself and then do a Food Friday for another Whopper. We'll see. Because I like for all you guys to join. So that's it for that. Check out Rick Jopless. Check out Legendary Rick Jopless. Check out Ben the Beer Lad. Damn, how many? I have so many channels. I'll have to go back to them, but I have so many. I mean, a lot of them are exploring too, because I want to start doing exploring stuff. I already done one a year or two ago, which I loved, but I went live, and which I'll probably do when I do exploring, because unless I'm far away and can't do it, but it's best to have fun to go live when you're doing that stuff. So then you let the peeps know, Yeah, it was a good surprise for all my peeps. Everybody was getting freaked out. That's understandable because you guys love me. But yeah, that's it for me. Check out all the peeps. I have a YouTube channel. These guys here. And please enjoy. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Cheers, Alex. All right. Yeah.
Beer man.
Yeah, so just a couple people. Let's shout out Squatchy Brew Dude. He needs more subscribers. Let's get him up. He's cool, man. I've met him in person. He's a fucking cool guy. He goes to a lot of places.
I want to meet him. He's cool.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
He honestly might be out your way again. So definitely let him know if you want to meet up with him.
How do I do that? I'm on Instagram. I don't know how to do that.
Well, you just gotta, you can just comment look at his videos and then comment, and then he'll get back to you.
Okay.
But his last thing was Best Beers and Breweries of 2024, Squatchy Awards part 1. Yeah, Treehouse 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. He went to the Tewksbury one. We never went to the Tewksbury one. So.
No, I've been to that one though.
It looked actually a little more. It looked fun, actually. It
was at the Tewksbury Country Club.
Oh, that's where the golf course is and all that shit. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then the next one is Northwest Small Batch Brewing out of Portland, Oregon. Right. We're gonna meet up real soon. I think we're planning to get together over at what's that brewery now? Why can't I think of it? Dude?
No, Chief. You play Columbo, beer man.
No, it was we're gonna meet up at a brewery, and I can't think of the damn name of it, but it's one that everyone's been raving about, and I just can't think of it. But he wants to meet up there. Maybe I'll go to his place, his house as well, and beer reviews or something like that. It'd be kind of fun. Maybe he'll do it live with me. I don't know.
You don't know what you ask him, Mr. Beerman.
Dude, what's the name of this brewery?
Where is it located again?
Where's
in Portland, Oregon.
Poppy, can you play Columbo, please? You can.
God damn it. Anyway, they have some great
not great. You're not Great Notion, right?
Not Great Notion. It's To they're Mexican owned. Like they got some
Mexican owned. Okay, we're getting warmer. We're getting warmer. Okay.
Not to be sounding racist or anything. I'm just saying.
No.
Owners.
Is it no speak English?
No. No. Just because you said that doesn't mean you're racist. Come on, man.
But anyway, but cool. We're gonna meet. But I do want to meet him soon. I'll bring him one of my beers too. I'm glad that I finally met someone that's close to me. You know, an hour and a half away. So
which is good. That's good. That's good.
It's really nice to meet more, and I want to meet more people too. I'd like to meet more people close to me.
And you will do that, Mr. Beerman. You'll play Colombo. Trust me.
He did a grain to glass. He did a clone of Modelo Negro. So basically a Vienna lager.
Okay.
And he said it was pretty good. So go check that out. It's killing me that I can't remember this damn name of this brewery.
I wouldn't be surprised if we shut down, Eric, and Mr. Beerman remembers. He's legendary.
It's a little shit. It's a squatch in my brain. All right. So, as far as my content goes, just the 2 live streams. Next week's regular beer and cheese, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 my time. And then Wednesday is the same as ever. You guys got some adjectives today. New people can come in and with anything they want for the first time. But you'll get assigned some adjectives through our wheel, and hopefully you'll come back the next week. It's an incentive to hope that we get a bigger and bigger panel. So hopefully I would love to see more people there. So if you can spend some time in your agenda to be there, that would be awesome.
It would be amazing. It would be amazing.
What's the name of that brewery? I can't fucking think of it.
Please play Colombo, Beerman. Eric, somebody.
I'll think of it after. But
Colombo is dead.
I don't know why I can't think of it. But I'm brewing tomorrow. I'm brewing. Hopefully, we'll get a morning brew. I'm really hoping that we'll get a morning brew. It's from my Sunday spin. I do a spin that style that I just started. It's not super popular right now, but only because it only comes up like maybe once a month. Because I gotta get the ingredients and brew the beer, and then I spin another. But I've got 3 beers coming up. I've got a cream ale tomorrow, first cream ale ever. And then I've got a specialty IPA, which I'm going to do a rye IPA the next Thursday.
Yes, rye IPA.
And then we're going to do an ordinary bitter, an English bitter. So like a 3.8%. So almost like a little over Mormon ABV.
A little over Mormon. All right.
I can't wait for you to do that.
I gotta keep it soft on the carbonation. That's really the main thing there in the end. So I wish I had one of those pulls, to kind of get something like that. It'd be really nice, like a really.
You're talking about like the handle for the beer to take the beer out from.
It's like $500 for one of those pull things, man. I'd like to get like a.
But that's the tap. Is that what you're talking about, Mr. Beerman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They use like some stone, and there's like some like weird. I don't know.
Maybe Eric can help you out with that. Did I see that name too long?
Yeah. So other than that, just a bunch of beers to brew, and then I've got to do my wife's beer again, the vanilla oatmeal stout, 15-gallon for a 12-gallon batch, and then I've got to do another. I'm going to attempt the 8% that I was wanting to get of the Slow People Go Faster Janipa. The 6.8 is gone. It was that good. I really liked it, and I want to make that 8% now. So, but look out for a lot of brewing coming up in the next year. And I just really appreciate you, Eric, and thanks for letting me on your show, and I appreciate you guys too as well. You guys are great friends. Cheers. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Beerman, regardless if the legend Eric's there or not, I will make sure the show goes on for the legend Eric because he's my buddy. Like I said,
you guys are all my fucking buddies.
Hell yeah! Cheers.
I'm not your fucking buddy.
Eric, you get that noogie one, man.
Yeah. No, take the F word out. Yeah, that sounded bad.
You get that noogie, Eric. You get that noogie, Eric. Man, it's gonna be good for you.
4, 3, 2.
Tanner, come back.
Going to Bumpyisms. What's up, Bumpy?
He's gonna have one sore jaw.
Come back.
So yeah, on my channel. Hello, Alex. I do my beer reviews. I got 3 beer reviews coming out a week. Wednesday, which is today. I dropped one earlier. Friday and Sundays. I do have some Christmas or holiday themed brews coming up. Not all of them are going to be that way, but they're going to be a mix. I'm trying to get some in here definitely before Christmas hits. And got my frozen pizza reviews. I put those out on Tuesdays. All my videos drop at 11 a.m. Eastern. I have to eat a frozen pizza either tonight or sometime soon because I don't have one in the queue for this upcoming Tuesday, which means I have to eat and edit a video. So I got to get on that. Shorts. I was doing some shorts with the dogs. I haven't been able to get any good videos of the dogs because, yeah, they always do the cool stuff when I'm not recording them. As soon as I break my phone out, they stop. Yeah. So it's just the way the world works. And
Yeah.
that's that. I maybe, I don't know. There's some people talking about doing different things here and there. Maybe New Year, maybe Christmas Eve. If you guys want to like gather up a Christmas type beer,
We could do
maybe
that.
do a live on my channel, maybe real quick.
That'd be awesome.
We could do that.
Just
Yeah.
doing some Christmas beers.
do that.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Like that's just kind of up in the air, but yeah, maybe sometime Christmas Eve I'll be live doing some Christmas beers with some folks, and
I'll get some Christmas beers. I could try.
Yeah.
That sounds
Should be a
fun.
good time. So I'm not going to set a time or anything like that. Like I said, because it's
because I may be with my art.
it all depends on what's going on. But it's just a thought, like it could happen. I've just been doing some spontaneous lives here and there. No set scheduled shows as of right now, and nothing planned. Not like planning anything in the future to have a set scheduled live show or anything. But
I'm so sorry. Never mind myself.
anyways, that's that. Tanner, are you okay?
Tanner!
He's tripped and fell, man.
Did you pass out?
You can hear this, Tanner. I'm going to play this game. You owe me, Tanner. If you don't come back on. Cheers.
Cheers.
What does
Cheers.
Tanner, wait a minute, what does Tanner owe you?
If he comes back on, you don't owe me anything until he comes back on. Once he comes back on, you owe me nothing.
Did you know that no one owes you anything?
Yeah, correct.
I got a button for every response of Alex here.
Listen, Eric. You know I have fun with my friends. You have to understand that. You're not innocent either, Eric. Trust me. You're awesome, though.
Your friends want you to stop having fun with them.
And it tastes like freaking heaven.
Exactly. Thank you.
All
This
right.
wasn't. This tasting good, but I didn't say heaven. So
No. Okay. Well,
Jesus.
yeah, if you've made it this far into the program, whether
Let's all do the
live
Tanner.
Hold on. Let me do it too. Let me do it too.
whether you're live
Oh,
watching
God.
the program,
Holy shit. Oh,
whether you're live watching this program or you're Jay Terrio and you're watching the replay of the show, thanks for stopping by this far to the program. You know what channel you're watching then. Thomas Metal 75. This is the Masters Beer Reviews portion of the program. Sometimes it's Masters Beer Reviews. Sometimes we do Masters Whiskey Reviews. I got to do more Masters Tequila Reviews, which could include any agave spirit. And yeah, reviews. Those are fun. That's what we do here. Yeah, and this program, as you probably all know, it starts at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, Boston, New York time on the East Coast at on a Wednesday evening. So just bring a beer, wine, spirit, any adult beverage. Ask for the link and we'll try to get it to you. Otherwise, drink along and chat in the comments while we in the live chat while we do this. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. what have I been watching recently? Not a whole bunch of consistent things on YouTube, honestly. But I would say just go check out Beer Whisperer. His name is Tom Mobihill. He's the Beer Whisperer. He does a lot on Facebook as well as YouTube. So you'll see him live throughout the week. Go check him out. I think he's in the state of Missouri. He's a cool individual. Go check him out. And I've been watching a lot of the guys, which has nothing to do with beer. Been watching a lot of the guys that used to do that UK television program. What the hell is it called? Top Gear. So there's the Drive Tribe, and then there's James May Gin. His name is James May, and he's got his own gin company, but he owns a pub in England, and he does some car related content as well. So go check him out. Some stuff I've been watching recently. Yeah. Alex is typing furiously. Maybe he'll ask me if that's.
I was typing Beer Whisperer and I found him.
Tom. You've seen Tom.
I already subscribed him.
Yeah, man. That is the beer related channel.
Yeah.
If you've seen the UK program Top Gear, you know the other guys probably. Cool stuff. Yeah. Why not? That was round 4. The YouTube round. Unless Tanner comes back, we'll shout out
Tanner.
Go check out Tanner, and Tanner would probably say go check out Cheech and the Whiskey Encore, and I will say on behalf of Alex Beermaster, Beer Man, yes, East Coast Liquor Reviews and Tanner, and Bumpyisms. This has been a great program. And as I like to say, while we end these reviews and streams, until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. We'll see you soon. I think Alex thinks it's the 70s and he's going to be John Travolta and doing some disco.
I'm doing some aerobics, as Eric always says. I'm doing some aerobics. Yeah.
Okay. Aerobics, Dustin?
Yeah, aerobics. I was doing something, whatever you were saying in the past.
Around the world.
This Alex Beermaster. We will see you all next live stream, next video. This is Alex Beermaster signing out. Cheers. Everybody.
Cheers.
I think I'll do a wraparound now. We'll wrap around.